tomorrow. Great globe spins, music's. Every being knows it's home to keep it spinning in a circle. Moment is perfect. Three eyes of June. Man is a puppet with the mercy of a moon.
Dave's not here.
Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only true one. All the birds that were singing are from except you alone. Going to leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees. I will roll, roll, roll. Make myself a bed by the waterside. In my time, I will roll, roll, roll. In a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. River gonna take me, sing me sweet and sleepy. Sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. It's a far gone lullaby sung many years ago. by the bay screaming, it will grow, grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go, the river roll, roll, roll. Fare you well, fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river say sweet songs to rock my soul.
That was Broken Down Palace from 30 Days of the Dead. That was recorded on December 7th, 1971 at the Felt Forum in New York. Thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-thon. Help keep WAIF and The Greatest Story Ever Told on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it also gets you the WAIF Alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio WAIF Cincinnati. And of course, we always welcome you to pledge less or more than the $25. If you pledge less, you just don't get to be a member, but we truly and deeply appreciate it. And I think Ramblin' Rob has some kind of gift for anyone who donates anything. And if you donate more than $25, well, you're awesome. And we super appreciate you, and you can feel really good about yourself. And I do know that anybody who becomes a member of WAIF, Ramblin' Rob will record today's show, the day that you pledge your membership, and send that out to you. Or you could request some other show and he will burn that to you. Or you could just get a list of Grateful Dead or local and regional bands that we've played here on the show, and he will record those onto CD for you. So we want to show how much we appreciate you appreciating us and helping keep us on the air for another year. I'd also like to remind everyone that it's gotten so much easier to go out and about, especially since this is the time of the year when people get going out and about a little more while they're doing all their shopping and getting ready for the different holidays. And we've made it easier by making a free app for all of your Google Android devices. And very, very soon we will have a free app at the Apple Store for all your iPad and iPhone devices also, so you can take us out and about and never miss an edition of The Greatest Story Ever Told or any of the other awesome programs on WAIF. So please consider becoming a member and call me at 513-749-1444. Smokestack Cindy would love to hear from you and take down your information. And just so people can start calling me and I can talk to them instead of being on air, I'm going to play another tune. I think we've got a blues jam with Elvin Bishop joining the Grateful Dead from October 30th, 1968. This should be pretty awesome.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
High green chilly winds and windy vines and lips around the twining shaft of lavender, they're calling to the sun. Wonder who will water all the children of the garden when they sigh about the barren lack of rain, droop so hungry 'neath the sky. Underfoot the ground is patched with climbing arms of ivy wrapped around a man's innate is dark and shiny in the breeze. Until that stretched and boated won't stretch no furthermore, or it may require a change that hasn't come before.
Well, that one didn't seem to want to finish playing. I wonder what happened. That was a pretty good 11 from Family Dog. August 30th, 1969. Or at least as much of it we heard was pretty good. WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being a part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going. It also helps keep the greatest story ever told on the radio week after week, every Thursday from noon to 3. Where else do you get to hear live Grateful Dead on a Thursday afternoon, or Rumpke Mountain Boys, or Infinity Project, or the Mantras, or Dark Star Orchestra, or Sycamore Slough String Band, or any of the other various people that you just don't get to hear on the commercial radio stations? I say, probably nowhere, at least not in Cincinnati. All right, I think that while I play this next tune, I hope that I get at least one caller who wants to call in and make a donation, become a member, or just say hi. But I prefer some donations this month. Right now we're going to play a little Dark Star.
Dark star crashes, pouring its light into ashes. Breeze of tatters, the forms his tellers from the access. Searchlight casting for faults in the clouds of delusion.
Dark Star, and that was from 30 Days of the Dead, recorded October 20th, 1968 in the Greek Theater, Berkeley, California. I love that jam. How about you? If you like that jam, you might want to consider becoming a WAIF member and making sure that the greatest story ever told remains on the radio station for another year. Thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF and the greatest story ever told on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it gets you the WAIF alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. Or if you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported Radio WAIF Cincinnati. And of course, you don't have to become a member. You can just make a donation. We will accept that too, and we will be very grateful. And to show my gratitude to everyone who has pledged, I am going to play an awesome set of songs. This is the other one, Going into Cosmic Charlie, from the Fillmore West, June 8th, 1969. This is part of the 30 Days of the Dead.
The sky was dark and faded. Solemnly they stated he has to die. And all the children running from books that they were burning. Every leaf was turning to watch him die. The summer sun looked down on him. His mother could frown on him. All the sound on him. But it doesn't seem to matter. When the day had ended, with rainbow colors blended, his mind remained unbended. He had to die. Lady come to me, she lays on me this robe. It rainbows spiral around and round, they tremble and explode. It left a smoking crater of a mind I'd like to blown away. The heat come round and buzzes me for smiling on a cloudy day. Coming, coming, coming over. Coming around, coming over. Coming around. skipping through the little fields, I came across an empty space. It trembled then exploded at the bus stop in its place. Bus came by and I got on, that's when it all began. There was Cowboy Neal at the wheel, the bus to never ever land. Coming, coming, coming around the railroad. Coming around with the round. Coming, 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 coming around with the railroad. Coming around with the round.
WAIF Cincinnati.
Cosmic Charlie, how do you do? Trucking in style along the avenue. Dum, dum, do-do-do-do. Go on home, your mama's calling you. Can you go? Can you come? Tell me the news. The Amity waiting for a way to get to her. Rosy red and electric blue. I bought you a California paper tune. See you come back when you can, whenever your airplane happens to land. Maybe I'll be back here too. It all depends on what's with you. Hung up waiting on a windy day. I had on my sense the first of February. Mama, please say that the wind might blow. But standing here, I say I just don't know. New ones coming as the old ones go. Everything's moving here, but much too slowly. Little bit quicker, and we might have time to say how do you do before we left behind. The life we will like a seaside zoo. The very last lately inquired about you. It's really very one or two. The first you wanted, the last I knew. Go on home, your mama's calling you. Go on home, your mama's calling you. Go on home, your mama's calling you. Go on home, your mama's calling you.
Thanks for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF and The Greatest Story Ever Told on the air and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it gets you the WAIF Alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio, WAIF Cincinnati. You can call right now. I would be very happy to talk to you. And you don't have to donate $25 and become a member. You can donate any number that you're comfortable with. We will take $1 and be very happy and say thank you in doing so. But I encourage everyone to please think about supporting WAIF and The Greatest Story Ever Told. Those of you who tune in every week, what would you do on Thursday afternoon without Smokestack Cindy and Ramblin' Rob and our call-in speaker Ryan Neely with all his on the road news? You just wouldn't know what to do with yourself, I bet. So think about calling in and donating. All right, up next, I'm going to play the Bird Song. That's a great Grateful Dead tune. It is from 30 Days of the Dead from October 2nd, 1972, Springfield Civic Center, Springfield, Illinois.
Song I can't believe you know why. Passing by, laugh in the sunshine, sing by in the dark, fly through the night. Oh, cry down. Don't you cry anymore. La 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 la. Sleep in the stars. Don't you cry. Dry your eyes for the wind. La 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 la.
WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going. And you can call me at 513-749-1444, and Smokestack Cindy here will happily take all your information to get your donation or make you a member of WAIF today. And again, I'd like to remind you that part of that underrepresented population are the little garage bands and the little bar bands that Smokestack Cindy and Ramblin' Rob love to feature on The Greatest Story Ever Told. So if you like hearing new and upcoming bands before everybody else knows who they are, before they get a contract and are only a part of commercial radio, you should consider donating or becoming a member today. It would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty, we're going to play one from Soldier Field from June 25th, 1992. I know a lot of my friends were at this show. Maybe you were too. This is He's Gone.
Cat on the tin roof, caught on the leaf. You know better, but I know you. Like I told you what I said. Seal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gone, he's gone. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone. Love is so taken back. He's gone. 9 miles skidding on a 10-mile ride. Hot as a pistol, but cool inside. Cat on a tin, dogs in a pile. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. Now and more of the same. Same old rat in a drain ditch, caught on a whim. You know better, but I know him. Like I told what I said, steal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Like a speed locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Like a speed locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. 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 Nothing's gonna bring him. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Gonna bring him back. Gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Gonna bring him back. Well, nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him. Nothing's gonna bring him back. 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 Nothing's gonna bring him. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back.
He's Gone from Soldiers Field, 1992. That was some pretty awesome stuff. Thank you for tuning in to listener-supported WAIF Radio. We are in the middle of our fall member-a-thon. Help keep WAIF and the Greatest Story Ever Told on the air, and indicate your support of this show by making a pledge right now. Your gift of $25 or more gives you voting rights at the WAIF annual meeting, and it also gets you the WAIF alert newsletter. Please call 513-749-1444 right now to make a pledge. If you prefer to go online, you can also make a pledge by clicking the donation button on the WAIF website and using PayPal to make your donation. If you pledge online, please be sure to include the name of our show, The Greatest Story Ever Told, in the comments so that we get credit for your donation. Each show at WAIF needs to meet a minimum level of pledges. Please give us a call at 513-749-1444 or visit www.waif883.org and pledge $25 to become a member of listener-supported radio, WAIF Cincinnati. And again, you don't have to become a member and pledge $25, or you can become a member at higher than $25. We are always happy to accept any amount that you can give. We appreciate it, and it helps keep the radio station and Greatest Story Ever Told coming over the airwaves to you 24 hours a day. The Greatest Story Ever Told once a week from noon to 3 every Thursday. And as I've mentioned more than once, one of the things that The Greatest Story Ever Told does that no other show in Cincinnati does is bring you local music. So I think I'm going to play some Rumpke Mountain Boys off the Moon CD just to prove it. And I think I will play, everybody seems to really love Something to Say, so I'm going to play that one.
It's the way you hold your eyes when the night winds blow. It's the way you lead me on when I just don't know. It's the days that you're so far away that give me something to say. It's the rain that hits the roof of this old tin shed. It's the lonely thoughts that bounce around this old fool's head. It's the song that I just can't play that gives me something to say. It's not money or liquor or these old neon lights. It's not the days that go by or the sold out nights. It's the bitter embrace when my life starts to fray that gives me something to say. rolling down this road. It's the moments that slide right by while you carry the load. It's the life that's slipping away that gives me something to say. It's the reason to cry in the night when the world creeps in. And it's the monster beneath our beds and his snarling grin. It's the hours preceding the day that give me something to say. It's the car on the side of the road, left to bake in the sun. It's the thought that the race I pursue has already been run. It's reason enough for me to stay, but it leaves me nothing to say. It's reason enough for me to stay, but it leaves me nothing to say. Nothing to say.
Baby, call me up. She said, why don't you ever take me out? Pick me up in your brand new car. You shake the short change from the old fruit jar. Put on my dancing shoes. Take me out for some rhythm and blues. The music was hot, but my baby was not. I've got a rocket in my pocket. I said a rocket, finger in the socket. No way for you to stop it. Rocket, why don't you just get off it? Rocket, rocket. I said rocket, 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 rocket. I said rocket. Tell you about that girl of mine, one I can't explain. She got one foot on the platform, and the other is on the train. I got a rocket in my pocket. I said a rocket, finger in the socket. Why don't you to stop it? Rocket, why don't you just get off it? Rocket, rocket. I said rocket. Rocket. I said rocket. Rocket. I said rocket. I said rocket.
Time to musk up.
Wow. Never ceases to amaze me. What cologne are you gonna go with? London Gentleman or... Wait. No. Hold on. Blackbeard's Delight.
No. She gets a special cologne. It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries. Yep. It's made with bits of real panther. So you know it's good.
It's quite pungent.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's a formidable scent. It stings the nostrils. In a good way.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Pistol shot, 5 o'clock. The bells of heaven ring. Tell me what you done it for. No, I won't tell you a thing. Yesterday I begged you before I hit the ground. All I leave behind me is only what I found. If you can abide it, let the hurdy-gurdy play. Stranger ones have come by here before they flew away. I will not condemn you, nor yet would I deny. I would ask the same of you, but failing will not die.
And that was China Doll, performed at the Winterland Arena, San Francisco, California, November 10th, 1973. And before that, I played Phish, doing Rocket in My Pocket, from June 4th, 2011, the Blossom Music Center, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. WAIF 88.3 FM in Cincinnati, Ohio would like to say thank you. Thank you for listening to your all-volunteer radio station and being a part of this diverse community. We appreciate you because without listeners like yourself, we would not be able to service underrepresented populations. Help give a continued voice to those who, without your help, might not have a voice. Support your all-volunteer radio station by donating today. No amount is too large or too small, but a $25 donation allows you to become a member of WAIF. So please join us today in giving everyone a voice. Your continued support helps keep our community going. The Greatest Story Ever Told would really appreciate it if you would call us at 513-749-1444 and give a donation to WAIF or become a member of WAIF. We will be able to stay on the air for another year and continue to bring you all the best in live Grateful Dead, as well as live regional bands and live local bands. And I know everyone out there listening really enjoys that. We have about 9 minutes left before 3 o'clock when Phil and Nate come on with Boiling Point. I encourage everyone to stick around and listen to the latest information in labor relation issues. Until then, I believe that we're going to play some Black Peter. And before that, I'd like to remind everybody that if you'd like to make a difference in your child's life, sit down and have a meal with them. You'd be surprised at the results. And until next week, I thank everyone for tuning in. I'm Smokestack Cindy. This has been The Greatest Story Ever Told. And until next week, I love y'all, and remember to stay grateful.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
All of my friends come to see me last night. I was laying in my bed and dying. Anybody know from San Angel? See the weather down here so fine. Just in the wind come squalling through the door. But who can weather compare? Just wanna have a little peace today and a friend or two I love and have. roll on up, gonna roll back down. One more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow, baby, go beneath the ground. Just like any other day that's ever been. Sun going up and then sun is going down. Fly through my window. My friends, they come around. Come around. Come around. The people I know, but the people don't care that a man could be as poor as me. Take a look at poor people